Welcome, everybody. I'm Barry White Hansen, and this is the Comics and Consoles podcast once again. And with me, as always, my co-host Winston Hodges.
What's up?
And and with me, I brought a very special guest, none other than one of the greatest Tekken and Dead by Daylight streamers of all time. Her community has been described as simply breathtaking. Princess Ninja.
Yay! Princess Ninja.
And Winston, who did you bring with you today?
Oh man, I brought a good friend, probably my first like actual internet friend that I've made from doing Zoom comedy. Very funny. She's based out of Chicago. I bought the very amazing and talented Jessica Misra.
Hey. What's up?
So I felt like a good starting topic for us today would be what was your most disappointing game purchase? Because I feel like as of this past year, we've had a lot of disappointing game purchases. What would be your top of all time most disappointing?
Disappointing.
Ooh.
Ooh. Yeah, what's the worst game? What's the worst game I've ever like bought and then been just very angry about? That's tough. That's tough.
I'd say Outer Worlds for me. Outer Worlds was definitely
really
most very disappointed. Just like what the like, because they chalked it up. It was kind of like a Cyberpunk thing where they chalked it up to be this amazing game, and it was just going to be so huge, and it was going to be like everything Fallout wasn't, and then it was just like, oh, this is kind of linear and kind of boring and not really much happening. And
Number one is Outer Worlds. That's crazy. Yeah, I think that if I had to pick one that was just like me being utterly and completely disappointed, is I used to really like Digimon, and Digimon games were trash when I was a kid. I remember getting a Digimon game for PlayStation 1 and then playing it for 20 minutes and being like, yep, this is the worst use of allowance that I've ever had in my life, and I'm gonna go back and play Pokemon now because I'm very angry.
Winston's like, I should have saved up for candy.
Yeah, what am I doing? Why am I not just eating more candy right now?
I didn't buy it, but there's like a free I'm not a chump. I'm just kidding. There's a free week of Black Ops Warzone with like the new zombie one, and it's just trash. It's so bad.
Oh God. What was bad about it?
It's just like, so they like kind of like just drop you in this game, and you like kind of start with a loadout, which is like different than like the other Black Ops. And then like it doesn't make intuitive sense at all. You don't really know what you're doing. And then like you just get overrun with zombies like pretty fast, I feel like.
Okay.
So her biggest complaint is she is bad at the game.
I honest to God feel like I'm like, I was giving it my all, but maybe that's not much.
But hey, here's the deal. If we're allowed to throw games in that we're just bad at, I have way more disappointing games. Just me sucking ass at it.
You know what's a bad game? Mario Kart. Am I right?
Yeah, Mario Kart. Yeah, it's really hard.
Every time I lose, it's bad.
What about you, Princess Ninja? I'm assuming you want to go by the stream name, so I'm going to say that. Yeah. Okay. It's weird to switch because we got two people that don't have stage names, and then it was like, oh, PrincessNinja12. What is if you like to?
I'd have to say Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5. I was like super excited for that because I played all of the earlier Tony Hawks like as a kid, and so they finally came out with a new game. I was super excited about it, so I got it, and I played like maybe 30 minutes of it, and then I was like, nah.
Yeah, that game's awful. That's a really good choice. That game is really funny because it is the best example I can think of them shipping a game out, and it's just absolutely not finished, because I think the day one update for that was like 100 gigabytes.
Yeah.
So like if you got it and you plugged in, it's like your PlayStation 4 wants to Download this unplayable game. That's a good. That's a good choice though. Tony Hawk games are great though. Have you played the new one, like the remake or whatever of 1 and 2?
Yeah, I've been playing that a lot actually recently.
Hell yeah. It's so I didn't remember speaking of being bad at games, with all the remasters, it has made me like, I guess I'm just worse at games than I used to be because I don't remember Tony Hawk or Crash Bandicoot being as hard as it is now, as me being a 30-year-old man with poor hand-eye coordination.
That's how I felt with the Resident Evil remakes.
Oh, dude, I can't play those.
I was like, I'm going back and forth way too much. I do not remember this.
Speaking of Resident Evil, I think that goes right into your...
Oh, nice segues.
This guy's a professional.
Yeah, we kind of know what we're doing. So we've been doing this a while. Okay.
So speaking of Resident Evil, they just released the new trailer for Resident Evil Village, which once again they've kind of strayed away from the typical Star Team umbrella plot line that they did like the first 5 games or 6 games, and they kind of just made it its own plot line, like its own storyline. The last one was kind of more Texas Chainsaw Massacre vibe, and this one kind of gives more of like a witches, M. Night Shyamalan Village type vibe. Do we like the games are starting to kind of stray away from their typical game format? Is that something we like or dislike, and why?
I don't know if I'm a good person to ask this question.
Oh, yeah.
Because I don't like scary games now. I've never liked them. Silent Hill terrified me as a child. I got Silent Hill 3 when it came out, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna be cool. And I played it at night, and I didn't touch it again for 16 years. It is still at my parents' house downstairs, and I can't play it. So I don't know. I liked I think the last one I played was, I did play 7, I guess is whatever the last one is, right? Like the Biohazard one. I played that on PSVR for all of 15 minutes until I decided that is, I'm not made for these games. I thought I had matured and gotten older and I could handle jump scares, but I can't do it. I don't know. Like maybe if they stray far enough away and it just becomes like Animal Crossing, I'd be down. You build your little zombie island. What about y'all? Do y'all like it? Do y'all play games, scary games in general, or Resident Evil games?
I can't. Yeah, I'm like too much of a baby. I can't even watch people play Phasmophobia or like the new one.
Oh, I love that game.
Scary. Scary as hell. I start sweating when I watch people play.
Yeah, there's one guy that watches my stream that says that it's one of those games that you don't even have to be playing and you're still just as scared as the person playing.
Dude, I was watching my boyfriend play with it, and he was like, oh, someone's like chasing us. So they ran down the stairs and his friend was going before him. And at the end of the stairs was the ghost. And then the ghost kills his friend.
Yeah. And you have to just watch it happen. There's nothing you can do about it.
I would just get scared and just pause the game and just not ever unpause it.
Yeah.
Like I would get to a scary part and be like, I need to do something else. Like,
but I don't even play it in VR and it's
die.
Scary enough. I can't imagine playing that game in VR. Like, it's got to be unreal.
And it's weird because it's just like, I don't get why I'm that scared by it. Like, I don't really understand the fear of it because it's like, I know it's a game. There's plenty of other games where I am getting killed by monsters and things, but that first person view and like sneaking around and just like having headphones in VR, it's like, this is bullshit. You shouldn't be allowed to do this to people. This is really scary. What about you?
Because you were coddled by Nintendo. I think.
Yeah, dude, I love Nintendo, man.
There was no jump scares in Mario.
Yeah, that's true, dude. I do love Nintendo.
Winston's over here like Mario Sunshine, right?
Dude, yeah. Hell yeah. That's more my speed. What about you, Princess Ninja? Are you Resident Evil fan? Scary game fan? What do we got?
I'm not really good at scary games. I don't really do horror either, but like my chat likes to make me suffer through all of the horror games, so I've played a lot of Resident Evil. But I do like Resident Evil. I played, I think my favorite was the 5th one, I think.
Okay.
Resident Evil 5 or 6. One of those. I don't remember.
Are the 5 and 6 the ones that are more like third-person shooters and more actiony?
Yeah.
Okay. I couldn't remember because I know there's like a couple. Because like the last one I remember playing and like kind of enjoying is I did play 4 when it was out on the GameCube when I was younger, and I was like, this is kind of cool. Like I kind of like
5
that.
and 6 were more multiplayer-y, as you could play with 2 people, and
That's cool.
And but 6, just the plot was really bad. And Griffin in chat says, "Hey, I only made her play Dead Space."
Yeah,
That's technically assault. I don't know, making someone play a game like that sounds like a crime. I'm against it. Dead Space looks cool on paper. Like I like the idea of like that's the one where you're basically just customizing that one weapon the whole game. Is that Dead Space?
Yeah, I think so. Where you're adding different elements to it to freaking kill the aliens.
And that looks cool, but also very scary.
For sure.
And Griffin said she was, in quotation marks, great at it.
That was, oh my gosh! I don't even see the chat, and that sound felt so condescending. That is a brutal. Yeah, I felt that was a typed, read by another person who I can't even see Barry's face, and I'm just like, that felt hurtful.
Those quotations were unnecessary.
Yeah, in quotes. You could have just read it as, "Oh yeah, she's great at it," and I'd have been like, "He's being mean." That's awesome, though. That's so cool.
Wait, so like, do you, Princess Ninja 12, you like play like games that like people like ask you to play, or like what's your favorite?
Yeah, I play a lot of games that people want me to play. I also play games that I want to play, of course. But like, my channel's kind of become like a variety. I play a different game every single night, so it's just all over the place.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah, you definitely get to where you feel like you get stuck in a rut after a while playing the same game non-stop back to back. So every once in a while you gotta play something different.
Yeah.
And this is a favorite topic on this podcast. Favorite or most intense rage moments in gaming. What was the most rage-inducing moment that you've had in gaming?
Oh no.
Wow, you guys are gonna hate me for it.
What is it? What's yours?
It was during Among Us. My other imposter sold me out, and I started flipping out.
Oh no.
Oh, man.
He was like, "Lose the other imposter," and I was like, "Fuck you, dude!"
Oh my god!
And he like ruined my day. Like I was like mean to people, like almost.
Oh no.
Why did you stop talking to your friend? Politics? No, Among Us.
It's Among Us.
Among Us friendships.
It's a really tense moment in the nation right now. I got people at Among Us very angry. Oh my gosh! What about you, Princess Ninja?
Definitely Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2. That game makes me really angry and rage because I don't know why it's so hard to like get the goals and stuff. Like I'll sit there for like an hour and like try to get the same goal over and over again, and then it doesn't work, and then I'm just like, God fucking damn it! Ah. And then I just like cuss up a storm and like, this is stupid. I'm gonna do it again anyways.
I think the most recent one I've had is I've been playing. Speaking of Mario, playing through that new compilation that's got like Galaxy, Sunshine, and 64 on it, and I was playing through Galaxy, and I haven't played Super Mario Galaxy since it was out on the Wii. And there was one level, I don't even remember what it was, but I died 17 times in a row on it, and I was like, not happy. I'm like screaming at a Switch. I'm like, the son of a bitch. Like a children's game. A children's game making me just be like, you mother fucking Italian plumber. Fucking go.
Well, before this was a podcast, this was originally Winston would have to play a really bad video game with a stand-up comic. And it got to the point where he hated video games because I would just find these kids' games
legitimately
damn near impossible.
He would. It was like a year and a half, almost 2 years when we used to do this as just like a YouTube show, and it was just me and another comedian, and we would play a shitty video game every week. And I was on the road doing so much comedy that the only time I was getting to game was these goddamn bad video games. For 2 years, I played nothing but bad video games, and it would just be me yelling at this thing. I said, "Why is this like this? Why is this control like this? There are no play testers in 1994. This is bad. It's a bad game." What about you, Barry? What was the thing you've raged at most recently? I'm assuming it's the Legos didn't fit together on your street. You're wandering around.
I'd say, honestly, this isn't a most recent one, but I will say that there was one moment where me and my girlfriend decided to play a couples game together. We were like, all right, let's play something on the couch together. And we got a Lego game, like just like Lego Lord of the Rings.
This counts. This counts as me calling. All right, this is Lego. This is Lego adjacent.
Yeah.
So
But it was like a Lego video game because we're figuring kids game. It's easy. It's low stress. You can play it while you're drinking. It's going to be fun. And we started playing. We got to like level 3 or something like that. Not far in the game. And there was one part where there was like a wall, all except for one point that you walked through to get to the next part of the level, and we could not find it. And so we're knocking down shit everywhere and trying to find a switch and all this. We start yelling at each other, and it just got like, we're just arguing like, no, there's no switch over there. All over Lego. A child's game for 3 and up.
that's awesome. What Lego was it? What Lego game was it?
Lego Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
Nice.
You know it's bad when it like starts like affecting your like relationship. Like
Yeah, exactly. I figured this was a low stress night.
Yeah, dude. Most of my rage moments are like, like obviously if I can't beat something or I get stuck on something, that's frustrating. Like I'll get kind of angry, but the worst is like when I'll get somewhere and I'm stuck and I look it up and the solution was so obvious that I'm just an idiot. Yeah. And I'm just like, this is the angriest I've ever been. Like this is like, why did I not think to look at this one place? Like I've searched the entire fucking map and I can't find what I'm looking for.
You know what? I feel like when I get sniped randomly, I play a lot of Warzone. I mostly only play Warzone. And so that's like the kind of gamer I am.
Quit fucking camping. Oh, dude.
Fucking campers, though. It's actually like pisses me off.
Fucking camping.
That's why I love stimulus solos for that very reason. You could just keep coming back and coming back. Like, campers, I'm coming for you.
Your aimbot.
Yeah. Dude, there's this one guy, he was literally like hacking, and his name was I'm Hacking. So I was like, whatever, fuck this guy. And stayed till the end to curse him out. Like, people were doing it in Spanish, people were doing it in English. Like, they were like, fuck you. Like, this is insane.
I'm hacking. Oh my God. That's so funny. Yeah, that's why like the online gaming thing is a world that I haven't really entered into because I'm too competitive and I can't handle that. Like there's just no. The closest thing is I used to play Halo competitively, like in tournaments and stuff, just like traveling to it, like the first one when it came out, and in person with people obviously not cheating made me angrier than any human being of all time. I can't imagine playing it online where people could be hacking and cheating and shit, and I'm just screaming because I can't handle how bad I am at the game. Oh my God, memories.
And speaking of hackers, I don't know how much discussion we could have on this, but I did think this was a noteworthy news topic. Apparently, the makers of Valorant and the makers of Destiny 2 both kind of teamed up and lawyered up and basically went after all these hackers, and they were actually sending investigators to hacker creators' doorsteps and stuff. And so a lot of these hacking sites got shut down. Well, a lot of these people paid for lifetime memberships of $900 to have a lifetime hack membership, and now they're complaining online that they lost their $900.
It's like, oh, that's a shame. Too bad when you sign up for a lifetime membership, it also refers to the lifetime of the business. So,
Dude, that's like one of those things that's like too embarrassing to like complain about.
yeah, exactly.
I paid $900 to cheat, and the cheating company has gone out of business. So I don't really know. I want my money back. That's like calling the cops and be like, my drug dealer stole from me. Is there any way he took?
The cops are like, "What's your name?"
Yeah, I'll tell you. All right, I buy heroin from this guy, and he robbed me last time I bought. Quick and smack from him. I don't know. I don't have a. I think that's amazing. I didn't know that. That's one of the best stories I've heard all day. That is great.
That's like good news.
It's like fuck y'all. I thought you were gonna say something like like the creators of Destiny came up to punish, I don't know, puppies or something. I thought it was gonna be like a negative thing, and then you're just like fucking hackers, and I'm like, yeah, get them.
Oh no, you're thinking of Activision. You're thinking of Activision.
Yeah, Activision. Yeah, the loot crate that you need to get to put your dog in.
Yeah, I think that's a great thing. I think like anytime you're mean to someone on Twitter or something, like somebody should come to your door and then be like, say that to my face. Like, that's a good policy.
There's an amazing video, and I cannot think of who the boxer is, but it is like a guy talking shit to a boxer or a mixed martial artist, and the video is the guy finding out where the guy on Twitter lives and showing up at his house. And the guy's like behind the door like, yeah man, I'm just kidding dude, it's just the internet. And he goes, no, come outside, let's do this. You know, shit about how I fight.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah, that rules. What do you think of cheaters, Princess Ninja?
What do I think of them?
What do you think of the hack thing? Is that like, are you glad that they got fucked? Or are you someone that just doesn't really give a shit about it? Like, is it part of the community?
Crazy story. I mean, I don't know. I don't really run across too many of those. Really.
It's only because I'm playing with like 13-year-olds at like all times of the day. Like.
Yeah, I don't think I could just handle children talking to me disrespectfully. That was the toughest part of teaching. What was that? So I'd be like,
I'm just like probably like playing like legit games, and I'm like playing like a battle royale with like children.
Yeah. That's a game.
You know, she says that as I'm building Iron Man helmets in Minecraft. Like,
yeah, literally. You're allowed to call it a real game. All right.
Microsoft made it. It's real.
Yeah.
Speaking of Microsoft, look at that segue once again.
You're on point, man. On point.
Microsoft raised the price of Xbox Gold, only to immediately a day later say, whoops, our bad.
Whoop.
Did we agree with the decision for them to raise it? Because I thought it was already overpriced, but I think the kicker that people were the most pissed about was the fact that they said that it required Xbox Gold to play even free-to-play multiplayer games. And I think that was the biggest complaint with the price hike.
I think it should have been a $900 lifetime membership that they could immediately lose when they release a new console.
You know what they should have done? Everyone should have just gone to Xbox's like headquarters and then just like
just showed up and be like, what?
Stormed the Xbox headquarters.
Excuse me, mister.
Why are you doing this?
Didn't they do this, Barry, like when they announced the next Xbox? Like, didn't they walk back that it was... Because originally, weren't they like, oh, it's going to only be online games? Like, there was no disc drive. And then they backed it. Like, has Microsoft done this before, or did I completely invent that?
No, they made a separate console that didn't have a disc drive, but they didn't.
Okay.
Like,
because I thought they announced it, and then they walked back and were like, no, we'll have a disc drive. I swear to God. Yeah. Play games.
We'll put it on there, please.
Please, for the love of God. I don't know, man. It's just like, for me, it's twofold. One, it's like, I think $60 a year to games online is enough money. Like, it's just like, but also like, every other streaming service is raising its prices. Why can't Microsoft? And then I remind myself it's fucking Microsoft and they don't need any more goddamn money. It's like I need this. Yeah, 120 a year is a lot.
Yeah.
And also it's like you guys aren't doing poorly right now. Like the pandemic is like
Yeah, you guys are doing great.
No, don't act like you need this.
Yeah, Jessica needs this, all right? If she can't scream at children who are camping and sniping her, she's going to lose her fucking mind.
I'm a PC player.
Which runs on Microsoft. Yeah, it's like, I don't use Microsoft. I have a personal computer. Maybe you've heard of it.
Oh, God.
What do you game on, Princess Ninja? Are you a PC gamer or are you console?
Yeah, PC gamer mostly.
Fucking PC master race.
Yeah. No.
That's all it is.
You play like any game. I love it.
What about you, Barry? What are your thoughts on it?
I mean, I thought 60. I mean, the only reason I could see for the price hike is the licensing it takes to get some of these games. So like I could see like maybe if it's a higher price, there's going to be better game selection because it's a lot of third-party games on there right now. Like,
but would you be cool if they just had it as another tier?
Yeah, see that I'd be more about that, where it's like, you know, you get the platinum package or whatever, and it's like then you get your Marvel games and your whatever.
Yeah, Xbox Live double gold.
Yeah,
$120 a year.
Griffin said it's okay. She uses a controller still. So.
Oh, okay. Is Griffin a PC gamer? What is he? I can't tell if he's pro PC and just shitting on you because you still use a controller, or is he a console guy?
He plays on the PC as well. So.
Okay, that's what
So he's making fun of me.
God damn.
Like
PC.
my controller.
Does he use a controller too, or is he just happy that you do it?
He actually had a keyboard surgically inserted into his body, and he plays through breathing. What's your controller look like? What do you use?
I just have an Xbox controller.
So you basically play Xbox. that is like I don't really give a fuck about that. I play on PC. It's like you fuck.
Sometimes I can't do the keyboard and mouse thing. It's just too. I don't know. It's too much. I can't handle it.
Yeah, that's fair.
I do the keyboard and mouse thing but since I'm like 38, I have an ergonomic keyboard, so it makes me feel skilled but still old.
Yeah, you got a nice ergonomic keyboard. Get some lumbar support in your chair, dude. The struggles of gaming as a grown ass man.
Yeah. Carpal tunnel is real, my friends.
Dude, fuck it. I feel that, man. There was like, I remember when I was teaching about like a year and a half ago, like at the school, there was just one day where like I just couldn't even, my wrist was just shot. So it was just 3 weeks of me wearing a shitty brace at work. Like I am 28 years old at the time, just being like, what have I become? Why is this happening to me? Like it looked like one of the ones that are like soft on the outside, but it still had the hard palm. So I just look like I'm fucking going bowling. Let's do it. Holy shit, man.
Yeah, you gotta
like, yeah, segue out of that one, bitch. Let's see you smoothing.
Well, speaking of beta males,
hell yeah, dude. I stand corrected.
Twitch just announced that they are banning the word simp. And they said that it was a attack.
Are they going to take this down now that you said it?
Yeah.
There's spaces in between these letters, Twitch. You can't ban me. So that's actually the workaround, is they've actually been putting spaces in between the letters, and so it doesn't get picked up in chat. So as you can see in chat right now, somebody has posted it and it didn't get flagged. So
You're just asking for that, though.
Yeah. do we think it's starting to get too far? Because they're also talking about banning the word virgin.
Why are they banning these words?
Because they're saying it's an attack on
There's a bunch of
it's a sexual
fucking
attack.
simps
Like,
and virgins got mad.
yeah, they say it's no different than like a homophobic slur or like, you know, because you're attacking someone's sexuality. That's what
simp-
Twitch's statement of it is.
Is simp a sexuality? Are they part of the LGBTQIA?
I don't know. I
don't think so.
A simp is a cuck, right? Am I?
No, different. Cuck is definitely sexuality. A simp is
Welcome to Simp versus Cuck with Winston Hodges.
They're different. It's I don't know, man. I've always heard simp just means sucker. Like, I don't know. Hold on. I'm actually gonna look it up because I know it's it's someone idolizing mediocre pussy. That's what a simp is.
Dictionary?
No, that's what I was always heard it called. It's just like, no, that's what it is, or just like it's short for simpleton. It's just basically, I don't know. If they get rid of simps, Twitch doesn't exist. It's like that's part of the game, dude. Yeah, but I don't think it's a cuck. There's probably some overlap.
Yeah, no, I mean, I guess a lot of people's perception of what it is I guess it's the person that just donates a crap ton to female streamers, and I guess they a lot of them, I guess, are expected that they expect something in return or whatever. I guess that's the what what you would call a simp. I guess
in our world, Jessica, we would call them white knights.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's kind of like the white knights in the comedy scene. It's kind of the same. I was like,
oh yeah, I should talk to Jessica as a stand-up. It's like, yeah, it's a white knight virtue. It's just kind of like a bunch of milady stuff. We're coming to women's aid and just being like, oh, you're so great, blah blah blah, and just like simping real fucking hard.
Okay.
But I'm sure there's simps that are cucks. Cucks are cool.
But I feel like I get incel and simp mixed up.
So it's like, I think the difference is neither one of them get laid. That's the difference. But like neither one of them really they're not great at getting pussy, but incels hate women and simps like them too much. I don't know. But do you see, like, this is like a fair question. I mean, like Princess Ninja, do you see a lot of that, like in general, like where you feel like people are just like acting like that, or do you have a pretty solid chat or like viewer base, or like you're because you're the only real, obviously you're someone that might have to deal with this being a streamer in that situation, but like for you personally, is this like a problem? What do you think of the simp thing?
I've got a lot. I think. Hell
yes, that's why I was saving you for last.
I've got a lot of opinion on that. I don't know. It's just because, like, I feel like they just use it when someone says something nice or anything. It's just like, Sam. I'm just like, really, guys? Like, you're being, like, insulting someone for being nice to other people. Like, that doesn't really make very much sense.
That is fair. It is kind of a word you just use for someone that is nice to women. All right, that's fair. I don't know if I changed my opinion necessarily, but I definitely understand. Okay, that's fair. That I could see where people getting labeled under that might not necessarily be that, but please go on.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just because I didn't really like see a whole lot of, I guess, what they're, I guess, I don't know. There's a lot of different like definitions on it, and people think simp being different. I don't know. So it's just like a whole bunch of opinions and different wording, and it's just crazy that they're banning the word.
Yeah.
I think it's just crazy and silly.
I think we said this last week. Gamers are just the worst people ever. It's like the worst culture of all time.
That's why they get mad when you're nice to someone. They're like, "How dare you?
How fucking dare you, you simp ass bitch." I don't know. I don't know if they should necessarily ban the word. But I totally understand if it because no matter what that word means, if it's getting used to just say a mean thing to somebody that is just being nice and being sincere, I could see where that's kind of horseshit and fucked up. But I can also just from the because the comedy equivalent is like a white knight, just somebody that logs in and feels like they have to defend a woman for whatever reason and just who thinks they can't speak for themselves. And I don't know, I can only speak for myself. I can't speak for Jessica, but when I see that online or in comedy, I'm like, I fucking hate this. But I don't know how she feels about it.
They like interrupt you to like make their point about you.
That's excuse me, Miss Misra. I have some points to say about how wonderful you are.
Yeah.
What about you, Barry? What do you think? What about all your fucking simps on your Lego channel? What do you
yeah, you know, they buy me nice things. But no, like I see here, and I feel like y'all coming from a comedy background will understand this, is a lot of Twitch chat is a lot of irony. So it's just like comedy where there's a lot of irony, and there's a lot of people that say the word ironically, or they say it like, oh yeah, I'm a simp, like ironically. They like, so I think banning a word and making it to where just like you can't say the word at all in chat, I feel like it should be something more where it's like a context type thing, because, you know, it's like, yeah, obviously if you're attacking some dude that's just donating to some female streamer's channel with that, yeah, maybe it's a bannable offense, but I don't think like, you know, just the word being in any Twitch chat should be just like, no, get it out of here, ban it. Like, I don't understand the logic behind that, really.
Yeah, I think the thing that's like, that's a great point, because I do think that probably there is a lot of stuff just used ironically, and that's lost in a chat, just like it's lost in Facebook messages or comments on TikTok. I also am just like, I feel like maybe a lot of the guys are just jealous that there's no real simps for guys. Because honestly, it sounds dope to have people buy me things and say nice shit about me while I play video games. That sounds really cool. So if we can get some fucking Winston Hodges simps in the chat for comics and consults, oh, I've got an Amazon wish list, baby. Let's go ahead and do this.
There's like 0 viewers.
Zero. We're back to 0. We actually have negative viewers now. It's I'm simping for myself now. Somebody's got to do it. Man, that was a good talk. I like that. Do you get any of that when you're playing online, Jessica? Like, do you get I know it's not the same thing as Simps, but do you get like people online that find out you're a girl and are just like either hitting on you or acting like that towards you, or do you do anything in chat, or does Warzone have a chat like that? I don't really know, because I don't really play that one.
So the only interaction you get with anybody that's like not on your team is like if you have it on, you can like hear 10 seconds of someone before like while they die. It's like so satisfying. But my username is sweetfeet69, so I feel like people don't think I'm a woman.
Sweet Feet 69. Nice.
I actually don't feel like I get harassed, because they're like, okay, that's clearly a 12-year-old boy who's like proud of woman.
Brilliant way to go undercover.
I never got to be a teenage boy, and it seems like so much fun. So
it was pretty great.
Yeah, like a second metamorphosis. I'm like sweaty all the time. That's a new thing. I don't know why.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I feel like a lot of people call me out because of my username.
Sweet Feet 60. That's a good username.
You're like, why do I keep getting messages for feet pics? Stop.
Yeah, it's all feet pics. Please send me feet pics.
Not one feet pic request. And honestly, I've been offering them, so it's so confusing.
Like, yeah, it's like, please, someone look at my feet, please. Awesome.
So that leads into our merch pitch. Me and Winston will be selling feet pics.
Yeah, dude. I got soon. Adorable little feet. If I thought I could actually make money selling pictures of my fucking beautiful feet, I would absolutely do it. I have great fucking feet, man. I'm like, let's do this thing. Just so soft.
Dude, Winston, make an OnlyFans and just like don't specify gender. Just put.
I bet I would destroy. I have nice feet. It's like I'm like, yeah, let's
It's
do this
beautiful
thing.
feet.
They're taken care of, moisturized, very petite.
He's been called the Belle Delphine of feet.
Yeah, dude, men's size 8s. Just I can like wear like cool, nice shoes and then take them off. So if you guys are trying to simp for feet pics, let's fucking do it, daddy.
So here's a non-feet related topic. Another
I'll allow it.
segue.
I'll allow it today.
Favorite gaming franchise that you would like to see a sequel to?
Ooh, that's good. Let me think. I think of like just two off the bat that would be like really fun. A true like really good Spyro sequel would be really fun. I do like Spyro the Dragon a lot. And they did the Reignited trilogy thing, and those were great. I would love to see like going to that gameplay mechanic and them just kind of treating it like they just did with Crash Bandicoot 4 and just giving you like a direct
Whole
sequel
new
that has
thing.
like a whole new thing that I think would be really cool. I would say Halo, but we're getting another one of those which rules. So I'm trying to think of, honestly, dude, I would love another like Parappa the Rappa from PS1 and PS2, man, because 1 and 2 were great. It's a fun rhythm game. You're a cute puppy dog in a beanie that raps. It's like, what else do you want? Cell shaded animation? Give me another one of those, please.
So you weren't team Jammer Lammy? You were Parappa?
Jammer Lammy's cool, but it's like I was, I'm about the streets, dog. So you can keep your punk rock cat or whatever the fuck Jammer Lammy is, and I'll stick with my hood rat dog.
I feel like I have I don't really have a good answer to this. There was like a chopping game that was very fun.
Fruit Ninja?
Like Fruit Ninja, Cooking Mama?
No, it was on I don't even remember.
A
But you're
chopping game. You're a chef?
Yeah, it's not Fruit Ninja. You like chop and you like have to serve a plate and then you get points every time you serve a plate.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
No.
That's Cooking Mama. No, not Cooking Mama.
I don't think it was Cooking Mama, but that was really fun, and I would play that.
Okay, we need, and you heard them, folks. You heard the lady. Let's get the cooking simulator games coming.
And I will not rest until this unnamed game.
Sequel.
That's how much I care about that.
Oh, me and Winston know about
Absolutely.
the Mama series games. We've done
we played Babysitting
Mama. Cooking Mama.
Yeah, Babysitting Mama's cool. I got the. Did I ever tell you, Barry, that like after we played that, I found a complete in box version with the giant baby doll.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it, brother.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude, that thing is awesome, man. I gotta bust it open and play some more Babysitting Mama. What about you, Princess Ninja 12? What sequel would you like to see?
Well, I don't know. There's a lot of games that I'd really like to play, but I don't know if anyone's ever heard of Virtual Villagers. It was like a phone game.
No.
What's that like?
It's kind of like The Sims, but like you like crash on this island and you have to like build up this island.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
And like learn all of these different skills and stuff. So like some people would be good at like the science, and then other people would be like farming or fishing or whatever else. And you have to like build up all these different things, like houses and huts and stuff, so you can like live there.
Nice.
That's awesome.
And
Yeah.
I played that game a lot, but I haven't seen any other games like that out there. And I'm
You're like, where the fuck is it? I need
I
more.
want to do the game like that. Come on now.
What about you, Barry?
I really want to see a BioShock sequel. I think that's
Another BioShock would be rad.
I think that's probably my favorite series of games, and it's one that they come out so rarely that I'm just like, it's one that and Mass Effect are the two that I'm really, really waiting on.
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, I also like I was thinking is like One of my favorite games ever is like Jet Set Radio and Jet Set Radio Future. So like the game where you're just like fucking rollerblading in Tokyo and like spray painting graffiti. It had like the best music, but like another sequel to that would be really cool. I like it.
That sounds very relaxing.
It is so fun. It is. I could talk about it. Like it's really fun. It's good. The music's great, and you're just like kind of just you're spray painting graffiti while you rollerblade, and then you every now and then you have to like run from the cops and stuff when they show up and try to stop you. But it's and the music's dope. It's like really good soundtrack. It's super fun.
That's a 2021 workout class.
Yeah, it is. You're gonna get on your Peloton bike and you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna spray paint graffiti, run from the cops.
By the way, I looked up the game and it's Overcooked, and it does have a sequel. So.
Nice. So you hear that? Overcooked 3, you dumb motherfuckers, make it. We need a third one.
Not enough.
And we want a celebrity in this one. We want Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah, over.
You would be an amazing vision. Are you kidding me? It's really fun. Because it's like a team player game. Because you can play with multiple people or by yourself, but you have to like work together.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Now, Princess Ninja, have you played Raft? Because that's kind of like virtual. What you're describing.
No, I haven't. No.
So you basically are stranded on a raft, and you have nothing but a hook, and you just have to pick up trash and then build out your raft. And I've got a luxury raft right now at my in my game.
I think it's called a yacht.
It doesn't have sides, so technically it's a raft.
I don't know if I would use the word luxury then.
Yeah. It's got a bed,
It doesn't have walls.
And they announced that the new Star Wars game is officially open world. Is there anything in specific in a Star Wars open world that we would want to see?
Yeah, I don't really care. Open world or not, I don't really give a shit. I think it'll be as long as it's fun. Maybe hopping in like in an open world game. I want it in my mind. It's not like the planet's an open world. I think having the ability to fly to a bunch of different planets. That's what I want. The ability of like having the space flight battles like in something like a Millennium Falcon and being able to choose where you land and doing it in that order. So for an open world, for me, it's like I want it to be open worlds, not just one giant
one planet basically.
Yeah.
What do you two think? Anything? Thoughts?
I don't know. I don't. I like his idea, actually. Be able to do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to third Winston here.
No, not great. Okay. Jessica's also like, and what is this Star War?
Sorry, I'm a nerd.
Okay, yeah. She's like, can you make?
Could we make it less nerdy? That would be a great improvement.
Yeah, right.
Wait, I feel like you would love this. When I first started stand up, this like guy came up on stage and he goes, "I'm such a huge nerd. I just like love Star Wars." And I was like, dude, it makes like it's like $1 billion like thing. Like it is not nerdy to like Star Wars.
It really isn't.
No.
It was just, like he was like so like he like told it to us like it was a secret.
Like, hey guys,
I'm what you call a trailblazer. I drink water.
Hey guys, what I tell you cannot leave this room. I have a reputation to uphold, but I kind of like those Star Wars movies. Right, God.
In his defense, he was in a frat, and he's like, "Oh, my brothers make fun of me."
Yeah, that's fair. I think the open worlds thing would be fun. Because it's weird. Because when I think something's open world and it's like either one location and everything kind of looks the same, it's just like this feels like you just didn't feel like finishing a game and making us go in order. Like that's why I like Grand Theft Auto like 5 so much. Is it's like the entire map is so huge and like each part of town is distinctly different. And I
Yeah.
think with a Star Wars game, it's like you could totally just be like, all right, you'll be on Tatooine, but then you can choose to fly to wherever the fuck else you want to go. You know what I mean? Kashyyyk or whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
And being able to interact with the different races and creatures and stuff would be pretty cool. But hopefully it's an action RPG, because I do think having a skill tree involved in something like that would be really fucking fun too. Where you can make your Jedi, or I don't even know. I don't even know what the game is. I don't know if you're going to be a Jedi or you're going to be a bounty hunter, or just having the option to choose. Do you want to be a Jedi or a bounty hunter? Because that would be also kind of cool. But
yeah. Well, yeah, I'd like to see or
they can make it exactly like Cyberpunk.
Yeah. Well, kind of the letdown with Battlefront 2 when they put the story mode or whatever in it. They advertised it as like, you're going to be a member of the Empire, so you're going to get to see what it was like being a member of the Empire during Star Wars. And then 2 missions in, she decides she wants to become a rebel, the main character. So you're like, well, wait a minute, now I just play as a rebel for the other 3/4 of this game, so I didn't really play as the Empire at all. Where was the choice here?
Hell yeah, dude.
And we'll wrap it up on this topic. What was the game that got you kind of hooked on gaming, that turned gaming from being like a every once in a while thing to like, all right, now I do this more often and it's more of a daily thing for me?
Sims.
Sims, nice.
I was like addicted to The Sims. I played The Sims so much. Like I would sit there for hours and hours and just play The Sims every day. If like my parents would let me, I'd be like, I'm gonna go play The Sims. Goodbye.
Yeah.
See you tomorrow.
They're like, get a life. You're like, I have made a life. I have multiple lives.
I'm out here.
I am God.
So much with my life over here.
Yeah, step into my
Sims.
domain. Which life would you want to see?
This family of 4 wouldn't eat without me.
Yes. You don't believe me? Watch as I burn the house down with a couch in front of the door.
I feel like mine is probably Warzone. Yeah. I love it.
Yeah, every time she can't do an open mic or something online, I'll message her, and it's just like, she's like, I was just gaming with my boyfriend for 7.5 hours. No big deal.
Dude, I play with his like younger brother and his dad, and I like flame his dad. It's like become a problem. It's so fun though.
I think the first game I remember, because like I had an older brother and he got a Sega Genesis when I was like 5 or 6. So like gaming has always been a constant in our household. But the first game I really remember just like sinking what has to amount to hundreds of hours is like Pokemon Red and Blue. Like, cause I was like 7 or 8 and I got Blue for Christmas and I could not stop playing it. Like I was obsessed with Pokemon for like 3 or 4 years, and it was like, but those are the first 2 that I remember being like, I'm spending literally all of my free time playing these. And then I think the first adult game was probably the first Halo, because I think I was like 11 or 12 when that came out, and I was like, this is the fucking tits, dude. I was simping hard for Halo, dude. And I was a Master Chief and Cortana simp. I was like, yes.
You're so word.
What?
What's the word? I can't think of the word, but you're so ahead of your time, I guess.
Yeah, it's a pretty big deal. I'm not ahead of my time. I'm just old. I'm just ahead of y'all's time, except for Barry's. He's older than me.
Oh shit, that's the word.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, we can't all be 25, Jessica.
Actually, some of us can.
Just you.
Just you.
Yeah,
I think
we got
mine
like a
would
bunch
be,
of different
Quake
gaming
3 Arena.
generations. Ocarina? Is that what you said?
No, Quake 3 Arena.
Oh yeah, that's a game.
That shows my age right there. But that was like the first game that it was kind of the get good mentality. That was where that started to sit in, because like I played GoldenEye before that, but it was always just like you're hanging out with your friends playing GoldenEye. It was never like I got competitive with it. Whereas Quake was like, holy fuck, I got to get better at this.
Yeah, that's fair. I like I think we're representing a bunch of different gaming generations right now. Like I think we're all different enough in age. Like Barry's like what, 38, 30, Jessica's 25. I'm assuming that Princess Ninja is
timeless,
either equal to 25 or younger. I'm hoping that the 12 at the end is not her age. Because I was like, I don't really think we're allowed to have children on the show. I've been saying a lot of swears. Hell yeah, dude. It's a good one.
Yeah.
I like this one. It's a good episode of the pod.
So thank you so much to our guests for coming on the show. It was a blast. I had a blast this week. And to everybody watching, be sure to check us out every Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern. And I will put where you can find both Jessica and Princess Ninja on the interwebs. If Jessica wants, I'll throw up her Twitch even. You can check out her Warzone gameplay.
Yeah, find her on whatever.
I've never done it before.
Yeah, find her on like fucking hot and sexy feet 420, whatever the fuck Warzone name is.
Okay. There's actually a great story behind the name. So my boyfriend's brother calls bad players potatoes, but I'm like a hot potato. And then I'd play the Wiggles song, hot potato, hot potato. So there's like a whole theme around it.
Nice.
really
I like that you think the Wiggles invented that song. No, I like that's just a song that's been for children for a long time, and you're like, dude, that's a Wiggles original, dude. That's a Wiggles original. It's like that Wiggles hot potato song fucking slaps.
I love what they do. Just plug the Wiggles for me, please.
Yeah, please check out the Wiggles every Sunday at 5. Comics and consoles and the goddamn Wiggles.
Thanks so much for having me. This was so fun.
Yeah, I had a blast. Y'all were great. Hopefully you had a fun time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was super great. Super fun. I can't English, but
yeah, I was like, yeah, you're like, it's super shitty. Actually, it's really bad. The fuck? A bunch of white men telling me about games. Fuck this. I'm gonna go back to my Simps. I'm just kidding.
My Simps and my Sims.
Oh my god!
All of my Simps get me.
It's like, no, dude. I wrote it because I thought you liked The Simpsons. That's what I was calling you, Simp. You have yellow skin. You have jaundice. Hell yeah, dude. See you next Sunday, Barry.
Yep, next Sunday on Comics and Consoles. Y'all have a good night. See you later.